2 weeks earlier, all the administrators gathered for the superintendent's military-themed conference to kick off the year.
I'm proud to be an Army brat. Both of my parents were in the Army, and so just growing up with that philosophy, with that discipline and that idea of giving back, that's what kind of brought this all together, as well as the great pink theme that we have today, the great pink and black theme, which adds a little fun to it.
Like previous administrative conferences, it was designed to get everybody on the same page. But this one had more of a pinpoint focus.
This is about setting a common vision, about bringing our principals, all our administrators together, and sharing best practices, sharing each other's talents, and just celebrating this great journey that we're about to take.
The boots on the ground, I thought was very effective because we had basically experts leading different courses that you had an option to attend, and you had people who were specifically charged with a particular area. For example, Ms. Banks was charged with mathematics, and she wasn't the person who was just in charge of elementary education, but someone within elementary education who was charged with focusing on mathematics. Like I said, it wasn't just a general forum. It was where you can really hone in on a particular area, topic, or need, and walk away with the ability to apply it towards the school and the needs of your school.
One part of the conference was a Name That Member of the District Staff challenge.
Because we have so many new faces and so many people have shuffled responsibilities, because again, with our administration, we place people where their gifts are, where their talents are. So with all these changes, we thought it would be fun to see who could actually place where everybody is and who they are.
I did it. I did them all. Not initially, but I was able to learn who they were throughout the sessions.
Well, it revealed that I'm old because I didn't recognize a lot of the new faces. I thought I did well overall, especially with the folks who've been around for a while, but there were a lot of new faces and a lot of new names that I've had yet to discover and learn.
I think it was a great idea and a great way to get people to again, network and reach out and learn different people and find out what they're doing. I would make an improvement on it and add a line where it said like what their role was. But otherwise, I thought it was great and nice to put names with faces and learn what they do.
In the end, you could call it trickle-down education.
This is just a fabulous way to start off this school year, inspiring our principals, who will inspire our teachers, who are taking care of those kids. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, is taking care of those kids.
Welcome, superstars of the show. You guys are our stars this morning, and we are here to celebrate you and your achievement last year and the great things that we have to come this year.
This time every year, some of the finest teachers in the country come back to Marion County classrooms to make education come alive for students just like me. Regina Dickey, the principal at Ward-Highlands Elementary, came up with a very unique way of setting the stage for continued success at her new school.
I actually met with one of my mentor principals, and we were talking about, how can we set the stage for success? And we were just having those conversations. And so I'm like, okay, this is, how can I make this work? What can I make this look like? And then from there, we just went to, setting the stage, Broadway. That's what a Tony Award-winning show does, is they work from the same script and they take it to the next level, and that's how they win that award. And our school, Ward-Highlands Elementary, we're there. We are an A school. We are setting the stage for a decade of having an A again, so that we can do that twice. And how awesome will that be? And we're just ready. We're ready to make a difference in the lives of all of our students. We are going to make this work by allowing our teachers to be the professional educators that they are. They know how to teach. Clearly they know how to teach. We would not have the scores that we have if they didn't. And our job is to guide them through a lot of changes this year. They have a change in leadership team. Everyone is different on the leadership team except for our 2 guidance counselors and our media specialists. Other than that, it's all different. We're all different. And then we have some Marion County Public Schools initiatives that all Marion County Public Schools are going to be doing this year. And so our job is to guide them through that and to support them and to be there for them. And when they stumble on stage, our job is to walk over there and to pick them up and to say, you've got this. You're amazing. I've seen you dance your way through this. And let's get some tape on that ankle and let's get you back on stage and get you back going. The director isn't the one on stage making the magic happen. It's the actors and the actresses on stage that are making the magic happen. And so I'm going to allow them to be the actors and actresses in their classrooms making the magic happen.
The first meeting of the year is the most important one. It sets the tone for the year. We have new administration, we have a new dean, we have all kinds of new people that show, new staff members, and it's just a great time for us to fellowship and to get the information that the district has sent out that's brand new for the year. Anything new coming down the pike, they go over a few things from the past, test scores, things like that, but it's just a quick review of, or preview of what's to come for the year.
I thought it was a really great opportunity to meet a lot of the teachers. I'm new here this year, so I don't know very many of them. And we also got a chance to see a lot of the different changes that are going to be happening, opportunities for professional development that would be beneficial to us, and to really just kind of set the tone for a really successful year.
The first meeting of the school year is an exciting time because it's the first day that teachers come back. So there's a lot of excitement that fills the room, and they're ready to set up their classrooms, and the teachers are ready to see their students, and we're just learning a lot today, specifically about how we're going to roll out the Florida standards this year. There is a theme. Our school-wide theme is Set Sail with Florida Standards. It goes right along with our school improvement goal, which is that we will all become more proficient with the Florida standards. So as you saw earlier, we had a lot of nautical teachers dressed in nautical gear, and there's just a lot of excitement here today. Our teachers love themes here at Shady Hill, and they go all out. And if you walk into any of their classrooms, you will see a nautical theme throughout our school. However, we did have some teacher teams who went and purchased team shirts to go along with the theme.
We've already met this summer. We're really excited to promote just the team aspect of being a grade level. So we're all wearing our Florida Standards Set Sail with the Florida Standards t-shirts.
I've always been one to want my team to be to collaborate and cooperate and work together, and this is just one of the ways it shows school spirit, shows team spirit.
Don't turn red and yellow into blue. With school starting, Marion County Public Schools and the Ocala Police Department want to remind you to stop when you see a school bus with its flashing red lights on. Unless you have a physical barrier between you and the bus, you have to stop in both directions. Save yourself close to $300 and help keep our children safe. Don't turn red and yellow into blue.
This is our first ever, really, 4-day new teacher event for the purpose of giving teachers the actual skills and competencies that will make them successful day one in the classroom. Previously, we brought new teachers together and we gave them a 1-day induction, and it was very much logistics and factual. Insurance, retirement, different departments, that kind of thing. We felt that they didn't really make the teacher successful immediately in the classroom. That's what we want. We want that teacher to walk into the classroom, feel confident, feel supported, feel that they have some strategies and some skills that they can implement for their students to increase learning and student achievement.
A lot of new teachers get kind of lost in the shuffle, and it is scary to think about that. I have a lot of experience, but I'm new here. And if I didn't have all of these people that have offered their assistance, I think that I'd be floundering right now.
One of the things that is important is to understand the culture of Marion County, the vision, the mission, the goals of our superintendent and her leadership team, so that those people can come into our schools and begin to help to implement that vision and that mission and make those goals successful, achieve those goals.
I've gotten so much over the past few days because even though I do have experience and I've I've seen a lot of what we've talked about. I've not done it here, and especially when I'm coming in with new standards, a new evaluation system. There's lots of things, and this is just invaluable. Had I had this as a brand new teacher, whatever district you're in, it would have been a blessing.
We had something we call ghost rooms set up, where it's a model classroom. It is set up for what should a secondary science room look like? What should a secondary history room look like? And we took them through ghost walks to look at the room to see how does the room arrangement and what's on the walls facilitate what you just learned about classroom environment. I think the most important telling piece is people haven't stopped coming. They have come back every day for 4 days. So it has to be valuable. You don't waste your time. So that is something that tells me this has been valuable for them.